Hello, good people. This is your guy, Mr. Educator, Mr. Communicator, Mr. Free Thinker, coming back at you live once again from the Lone Star State with another edition of the Media Mike Speaks. All right, good people, breaking news, just in case you have not heard, another win for the grand state of Texas. Yes, another win for the Lone Star State. Texas judge blocks mask vaccine mandate for Head Start program. You know, and I agree. I mean, come on. I mean, how old are the children in the Head Start program? I don't think that's wise to require mask mandates for kids so small. Anyway, let's get to this story. Now, Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton announced Friday that a federal judge in Texas blocked a federal mask and vaccine mandate implemented by President Sleepy Joe Biden's administration for the Head Start program. Ken Paxton goes on to quote, "I just halted another illegal federal vaccine and mask mandate," he posted on his Twitter account. He says, "Thanks to my suit, first of its kind in the nation, President Biden is barred from using the Head Start program to force vaccines and masks in Texas, both of which this administration embarrassingly admitted don't stop COVID anyway." And he goes on to say, "Happy New Year," unquote. Now, Head Start is a school readiness program for infants, toddlers, and preschool children in low-income families. I do believe it was started by a certain group in, I do believe, Chicago. I think back in the 60s, if I'm not mistaken, maybe 70s. But anyway, good people, you can look that up. Now, the Lubbock Independent School District and Paxton, in a December 10th lawsuit, argued that the program is harmed by mask mandates and vaccine mandates. Now, on Friday, Federal Judge James Wesley Hendricks of the U.S. District Court, Northern District of Texas, issued an order halting the implementation of the mandate, which also provides the conditions for federal funding of the program, according to Fox News. It goes on to quote, "The agency's rule requires Head Start staff to be vaccinated and near universal masking of children and adults. An opinion from the court states it is undisputed that an agency cannot act without congressional authorization. Thus, the question here is whether Congress authorized HHS to impose these requirements," unquote. Now, HHS is the Health and Human Services, good people. Now, according to Mr. Paxton, he says the rules are unconstitutional and parents should be the ones to make these decisions. He goes on to say, "We didn't think that was right." He told Fox News, "We thought that was a parental choice. Not a Joe Biden, not a sleepy Joe Biden." That's what I'm saying. Choice. So we sued them, arguing that he didn't have the authority, statutory or constitutional, to do this. "I think parents are going to be glad they get to make the decision. This is a victory for freedom in America," unquote. Okay. What do you think of people? It seems to me at this point, Texas is gaining ground where it always has anyway. Now, because the COVID-19 mandates do not follow the Administrative Procedure Act, the court found them to be arbitrary and capricious and not included in the agency's authorization text to be implemented. Wow. This is according to the courts. This is according to the Judge Hendricks. In his opinion, he also wrote that the Federal Health and Human Services Agency making the regulations cannot act without congressional approval, and that the legislative body would need to authorize such requirements. Now, another 25 states announced similar suits over the mandates in the Head Start program. Now, I do know that the state of Louisiana has also followed suit. So, well, what do you think, good people? As the Biden administration has learned in the nexus, to certainly not mess with Texas. Until next time, this is your guy, Mr. Educator, Mr. Communicator, Mr. Free Thinker. Subscribe, share, and like to keep me rocking on the mic. Have a good night.